the last couple that got paired is a couple that I felt like had so much potential and they slipped through the cracks, and we will never see the fucking train crash that it was, which is Leo,
Oh
the
my God.
31-year-old
I read
art
about
dealer.
that. I was like, why did they not show that shit? But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Leo, who's the 31-year-old. This is probably a very fucking deep cut, but this dude is super fucking famous in a very niche circle. He reminds me of the podcaster Lex Friedman. Do you know who that dude is?
Yeah, I do know who Lex Friedman is. He
He
does kind of
reminds
play
me
Lex
so
Friedman.
much of that dude.
Podcaster, Lex Friedman. He's a podcaster.
He's like an
Bro,
interviewer.
and he's got such YouTube that man to see all the big names who have popped up
He
on the
is
shit. I still feel like
insanely
he's so under
is
the
he
radar
still
too.
cracking? Is he still
Yes,
cracking?
He interviews like
interview like Trump.
presidents.
And
Yeah.
Oh, I
he's
see
interviewed-
it. I
And
can
he
see it.
talks like this very calmly and
Oh, God, he
pretends that
looks
he's a
just like
centrist
this
and very
nigga.
reasonable and just
Yeah,
does
he
Okay.
looks
everything.
just like that motherfucker. Yeah,
Is he?
Lex
Do
Friedman's
y'all
a-
fuck with him?
No,
No,
he's for
absolutely
sure
not.
super right wing leaning, but he's also super
Okay.
into science, which is like I don't know how that shit jives,
The
but
math don't make sense.
yeah,
It sounds like he reminds you a lot of Leo because there's a lot of shit that doesn't make
Right.
sense about Leo too.
right, and Leo paired with Brittany, who's a 33-year-old esthetician,
Classic.
and so okay, we can start there with Leo and Brittany since they didn't get any further than the 6 episodes. So basically, there was this love triangle going on where there was Leo and Brittany and Hannah, and Leo, bro. I felt like, okay, all of these couples, there's no one here who I really, really dislike. I was like, there's no chaos agents here besides Leo. We needed Leo this season because Leo was full of shit. Like Leo was full of shit. Like he was talking all that shit. Like he would tell a girl, yeah, I got a super, big inheritance, but I don't want women to want me for my money. I'm wearing a Rolex right now. This is what CEOs wear, but I don't want a girl who wants me for my money. And it was like, dog, and he was such a dickhead. And then he was playing the two side shit with Brittany and motherfucking Hannah. And what killed me is that motherfucker was a serial through the phone smoocher. I was like, this man has no integrity. He gave Brittany and Hannah the mwah, 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 mwah. I was like, bro, where's your backbone? I was like, where is your backbone? For one, I don't think you should do that, period. Two, you should not do that to multiple women. I know you full of shit if you're doing that to multiple women. Funny shit. That's
You
a
don't kiss
running
through the
joke.
phone? Okay. You don't kiss through the phone?
Yeah,
With multiple women at the same
okay.
time. Yeah.
He said period though. Well, go ahead.
No. Summer, it's a running joke with me and Summer where she wants me to be a do through the phone shit. And I'm like, that just ain't me. All right. And that's a running joke with us. And she saw this dude.
Kiss through the phone though. I thought
No.
you would not that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, she thought I was a ass motherfucker.
I don't know, man. It just, I mean,
just ain't
that's
me.
kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like,
It just ain't me. And the whole thing is, look,
Yeah.
it's very silly. And if it's something we laugh at, but if it meant a lot to my wife, yeah, I'd be a kiss.
of course,
right?
of course.
But it's
bro. Yeah, I
jokes.
already know
It's a
what
running
time
joke
it is.
with us. And she saw this motherfucker and she was like, I don't ever want you to do that. Like, he has changed
See
my
who
thinking
you're
on
aligning
this.
with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but Leo was just, bro, and when Leo and Brittany paired, I was like, this is perfect because this couple is going to be a fucking train wreck. But they did the shit where they went to Miami before going to Cabo San Lucas with the other couples, and we got that whole fucking message. They went to Miami and then they broke up. I was like, bro, y'all need to get a camera crew there because I know that shit was explosive. I know there were fireworks with that
Bro,
motherfucker.
I read apparently it's like the director or the producer said that they have budget for
Right.
like 5 or 6 people.
Six,
Right?
yeah.
They push it. And
They would
so
have been
the
number
reason
7.
yeah, they would have been number 7, and they knew there was no way in hell they're gonna. So they had some level of integrity, which makes me think that like this show is made in like they want people to fall in love. I thought this was just made for a train wreck situation. They've been perfect for that. You know what I mean? But
No, but I think after seeing what Leo did with Hannah and Brittany, I think the producers correctly said this dude might be so manipulative emotionally that he's actually abusive. Like I haven't hated a person on my television as much as I hated Leo in a long time, bro. Like, I mean, I was like, Jackson and I were texting each other. I was like, I actually hope something physically bad happens to this dude in real life off my TV. That's how much I hate this motherfucker. He started off by introducing himself to everyone. I'm so rich and I'm so tired of everyone only dating me for my money. Like, and then the way he treated those two human beings, and I'm not a big fan of Hannah or Brittany, but the way he treated that like a business negotiation, and he was like leveraging them. And what he was doing with Hannah, Shar and I were literally, it was like a horror movie. We were on the couch just yelling at her, like, just walk out of the room.
But that's
Just
my
leave.
thing with that. I mean, like, that's like how like the way he's talking to people, right? Me and you, like, we're watching thinking like, I would have hated him the second syllable that came out of his mouth. It'd have been fuck you, like, period, bro. Like, why is it not fuck him that quick to other people? So, like, well, you know, I'm wondering, like, why are you sitting here? And also on the other end, like, if you're here, not only what he's saying, but how he sounds. This nigga sounds exactly how the fuck he looks. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, he sound like a fuck ass, bitch ass, hoe ass nigga, bro. You feel me? Why are you letting him be weird on the other side and then start walking out on that weird ass nigga, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, oh, girl, like, you know, she was just there for the bag. You feel me? I have never seen somebody that was just so obvious.
Brittany,
she was
talking about the esthetician.
yes.
Bro, she brought Twitter conversations to Love is Blind. She's like, what do you think about going 50-50? She was like, I asked everyone that.
And all the other niggas was like,
do you think
nope.
at Thanksgiving that I should have to fix you a plate? Like,
bro, I was just like, it was so blatant. You know what I mean? Like, I think they may, I mean, yes, he could have been. I think when they saw his goofy ass, nobody would have been tripping off his ass. You feel me? Like, oh, girl, first thing the second thing she said was, what have I done? You know what I mean? He's like, she hot as shit. He's like, she's like, what have I done? You know what I mean? Like, they knew that wasn't going to work. And he wasn't going to, I don't think he would have been as manipulative in real life. He was taking full advantage of this opportunity that he's never had before. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised the nigga hadn't smelled pussy in 12 years, nigga.
He's
you know what I'm saying?
a bajillionaire, though.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, there's a lot, bro. Hey, nigga, bro, that dude is so fucking weak.
Oh, I agree
like,
with you.
He's she said, what have I done? Because he's impossible. The woman who wants nothing but green. She sees a nigga and she sees money. Said this nigga is impossible to be around, bro.
He's had 5 tearful breakdowns about his insecurity that the girl next to him is only with him for his money to every one whiff or crumb of vagina he's ever had. The ratio is 5 to 1. Minimum. minimum, bro. Like, he's impossible. The only thing that makes him like that, if it wasn't for that fucking money, he would have no chance at all. But he's so impossible. Be around that money. He doesn't have enough money there's not enough money in the world to want to be around this motherfucker. You feel me? I'm surprised he didn't bang the Rolex on the screen. Like, do you hear that noise? Does that sound like a broke ass watch to you?
That's that always a perpetual there, girl.
Right. Hey, that's right. It was solid gold. That motherfucker did look nice. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, God damn, bro. But I mean, like, dog, like, he's talking the dudes, everybody. Every time he opened his mouth, he's talking about how much money he had. Like, nobody wants
every
to be
time
around
someone,
that.
one of the guys came back and was engaged, and everyone would be like dapping him up and hugging him and stuff. He was always on the edge of the group, like touching them or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was so uncomfortable with every form of social interaction.
What did he say? He was like, you so and so, you dog. You remember that little friend? I'm like, this nigga, bro. He had on Allbirds talking like that. Get this motherfucker the fuck out of here, bro. I'm surprised the fucking producers picked that goofy ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, they knew they was setting somebody up anyway.
Can I ask the last thing I have to say about Leo? Have y'all seen the show Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
I'm familiar with it. I'm
familiar with it. Yeah,
Josh,
I think I've watched an episode or two.
I'm for sure familiar with the memes and shit.
Jackson, would you agree that he's just John Ralphio?
He's John Ralphio.
He's just John Ralphio, like a character that you enjoy.
What actor plays John Ralphio?
Sonic the Hedgehog, Ben Schwartz.
Ben Schwartz, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
let me Google. Let me Google. Name that white.
Name that white. Strikes again, brother.
Leo is John Ralphio, and my thing with Leo,
John Ralphio is like one of the highest percentage lines
can't say
to
I'm
laugh
familiar with
on any sitcom I've ever had. Like, everything he did is
so
like,
funny.
Yeah.
But the thing with Leo that I found, I mean,
because he's such a loser.
Right. Every time he spoke was infuriating, but the way that he both sides to the breakup thing with Hannah,
that was
where
so
like
nasty,
he
bro.
was like, he's like begging her, Hannah, please just tell me if I have a chance, please. And then she just finally she just goes like, no. And he goes, well, good. I mean, I'm glad this was a mutual breakup.
Yeah.
Like, you found your person, I found mine. This is always what I wanted. Like, we're on the same page.
And then he was like, you know, make sure that you tell Brittany that, you know, she was still my top choice. And good on Hannah for not doing that fuck shit. Yeah,
but,
Hannah went back and told Brittany exactly how it went down, and good for her. But
that's
Brittany
all-
still shows up though, so it didn't fucking matter.
I mean,
But-
that
Brittany
bag, bro.
folded.
You know she
Brittany
was there.
folded
Brittany-
like
Brittany got what
folded
she
like-
wanted.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got what she wanted.
She got a
got
trip to Miami. She got a trip to Miami.
She
bro.
was so uncomfortable in that. That was the most awkward reveal I think I've seen in
Denise?
this whole series history. It was to the point where I feel like she went to the producers afterwards. It's like, I can't do this. Like, that's where I feel like that came
She
from.
was like
where they
backing
just-
up from him as he
Yeah,
was like
it was
trying to
and
propose.
he was on top of her, like
He
hovering
didn't
over
even,
her.
bro. Like, dog. Like, that's what I'm telling you. You can't act like that and then come back like, well, she's hot as shit. You've never been around a woman that, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Right.
like you haven't had real interaction, bro. That nigga, like, as much money as he has, it doesn't matter. He's an impossible human.
Yep. He would have been great television though, bro. I feel like we needed him this whole season though, man.
For the 45 minutes he would have lasted in Cancun, nigga, they would have fucking bro, you couldn't stand
we need
him,
those
bro.
villains. We need those motherfuckers who are jet skiing with smiling ear to ear. We need those dudes, man.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah. I really feel like they dropped the ball with not
Legendary
Like I
moment.
said, I know
Legendary
that breakup was fucking electric.
The roller coaster of an NFL season is moving right along, and it promises to be a month full of tricks, treats, and of course, touchdowns. And DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is the #1 place to bet touchdowns.
Running it in from the 1 or an 80-yard bomb. We don't care how they score touchdowns. We want to bet on them. DraftKings heard us and is delivering. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score a touchdown. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. It's hard not to look at player props for Jaden Daniels every week because he is balling out there. Here's a reason for new customers to do a touchdown dance of their own. Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball.